intro. We want to give a warm welcome to Dani InYaMouf. And I'm just going to tell you the quick story real quick. Okay. So my daughter does this thing where she wakes up in the middle of the night and she has to use a potty, right?
Okay.
Then she decides sometimes she wants to go back to sleep, sometimes she does not.
Okay.
So this night she wouldn't go back to sleep. She picks up my phone and she decides that she's going to play on Instagram.
Okay.
What does she find? She finds a video made by Dani InYaMouf.
Wow.
She watches one video, then she watches a second video, then you dressed up like Chucky. Yes, and she said, Mommy, she can blow. You gotta have her on Cherie's World podcast.
Oh my gosh.
I hit Courtney.
Okay.
That's Courtney. And I said, Courtney, we gotta get her on the podcast. Courtney said, dope, let's do it.
Okay.
And I got a message from your manager, I guess, because we had commented on somebody else's page.
Okay.
And he sent me your page and he was like, here she is if you want to follow her. And I've been talking to him back and forth ever since. And I was like, yo, I got to have her on the show because my 5-year-old boss told me.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so freaking excited and humble. When he told me, I'm like, get out of here. No. I was so excited. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no. Thank you so much for being here.
And send her my love. Send her my love because I do it. I love the kids. Daddy love the kids.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, she definitely loves you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We've been on you like seriously every day. She's like, Mommy, can I? And I'm glad that she's like that because she did that and stays on your page. She was like, Mommy, look, she's got a black eye. So I want to talk to you about this. It's huge.
Okay.
Annie's got a video that just went up on her page about domestic violence.
Yes.
Had us all in the house crying.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes,
well, that's...
It's good, but I had to explain to her that it was a fake black eye. She's acting like Mommy. Nobody hit her.
Oh, she thought it was
real, but it's a beautiful message because at 5
I thought it was real too.
Oh, hi. I just popped on the screen. You did. Well, thank you. I try to be as realistic as possible. Sometimes it doesn't always connect, but.
Well, so where do you get your inspiration from? Because you
kind of like bounces back and forth. Or
yeah, you write all your own material. Where do you get your inspiration from?
I get a lot of it. That's when you even said your daughter, it just touched my heart because I get a lot of it from like emails and just, I hate to say fans, but just the people that reach out to me. I get the I don't want to call them craziest stories, but like the most inspiring stories that I connect with and kind of want to reiterate us. I think that's what it is, more or less.
Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Amazing too.
Thank you.
Like, you know, it sucks, but a lot of our women are kind of monotone. What they start with is what they end with.
Right.
Not you, baby. We don't ever know where it's going.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it kind of like, I go through this daily battle where I question myself a lot. You know, does people care? Like, I don't know. It's hard. It's a balance. It's a balance with staying true to myself and my own message and trying to, you know, because it's like, what do you do it for? You do it for yourself, but also for the people, you know? So anyway, when I get like messages like yours and your daughter's, like, it just gives me confirmation that I'm on the right path. Like, just stay true to myself. And so it means like the world to me.
Oh, absolutely.
How old are you?
I'm about 28, give or take, and two. I'm almost, I'm almost up there.
She a baby.
Well, you know.
Exactly.
Why'd you ask?
Well, who was your influence? Cause I know you. I'm gonna get into all the, you know, your lyricists and everything, but who was like someone that like influenced you, like with your
who's my
character?
influence? Early on, I hope I didn't cut you off. Early on, I'm a big Eminem fan, right?
Oh.
Huge Eminem fan, and a huge Kendrick Lamar fan.
Okay.
Tupac, of course. Like my dad loved Tupac. It's like innate in me. And who else? Oh, Missy. You know, a lot of the greats.
Well,
Yep.
so I know you listen to Cherie's World every week, and on Cherie's,
Yes.
yeah, we had Big Daddy Kane on, and I asked him who is the what I asked him, Cherry? I asked him who is the Kobe Bryant of hip hop, and
Okay.
he said Eminem.
Yes. Heard that. I heard that. Agree with that 100%. I know for me with I resonated with him because I kind of had the same sort of upbringing, like him not being in it, him moving like every year. That was me. I never did like 2 years in one school, like, you know, the bullying. Like I just resonated a lot with his story. And so, yeah. So, yep.
It's so sad. I love that you say that, but it's so sad because when we put that clip up, we got a lot of backlash from Black people.
Really?
Very racist. And it hurt my heart because my brother's a music producer. My brother actually made the beat, Slim Shady.
Okay.
We lost your video.
So he got a call. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So I was all pumped about it. You know, I was like.
So your brother made the Slim Shady beat? That is iconic.
Yes.
Whoa. I just have to sit on that real quick. That's amazing. Okay.
So when Big Daddy Kane said that, of course I just lit up like, that's home. Right. That's exciting. But unfortunately, Black people came on the page, called me a coon, talked about Big Daddy Kane, and I'm like, well, you guys are mad because he's white. That's the only reason why you're mad. And it really hurt my feelings because I didn't realize that many Black people were racist.
Right. That's scary.
It was.
Well, you know, they could hate on me. Feel free to hate on me because I love me some Eminem. I love me some Eminem. Wow, that is interesting.
Where you from?
I'm from, you know, it's a long story. I'm from Harlem, but I'm from everywhere. Like I said,
East Coast girl. I know that. You can hear it in the mouth.
Yep. But I'm initially from Harlem, from New York.
Oh, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
So did you stay born and raised in Pittsburgh? I mean, I know you got around, but
I was born in Pittsburgh, but I've been gone for a long time because of my job.
Right.
But I'm straight from Duquesne.
Oh, really? Okay, in your mouth.
Hey, what's that in your mouth thing, Gus? I know that's your gimmick, your catchphrase. What's that about?
You know what? It's just like it's weird because it kind of means different things. So if I'm happy, it's what's up, y'all? Dani in your mouth. If I'm mad, what you talking? I'm whack, man, in your mouth. If I want to say where I'm from Harlem, in your mouth. So it just stands for so many different things. It kind of like depends on the mood. But it's like me in your mouth. You know, I'm trying to get in your mouth, in your throat, to your heart, to the soul. You know what I mean? I just want to get all up in you, basically.
Now, brothers, don't take that. Don't be all dirty with it because she got them pretty eyes. She trying to in your mouth.
I get that a lot, though. I get those like in your mouth. Oh, I love to be in your mouth. I'm like, excuse me, don't take me out of context.
Yes. I know they try because they try me all the time.
I'm sure they do. And you're so beautiful, naturally beautiful. I mean, I see you on a big screen, girl, but in person, I'm like, wow, you just shine. So
happiness, like you.
Oh,
pretty
thank
eyes
you.
Too. What color is them pretty eyes?
They just a little brown, girl. Just a little brown.
Brown, pretty eyes.
Thank you.
I'm just looking at them white ass teeth. I love teeth.
Oh my gosh. I'm good. I put that extra baking soda on my joints today. Some told me to put a little extra baking soda with the toothpaste just in case. We met you guys. Hold up. Oh, you got it? Okay. Back on.
You are back. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Courtney, with your real questions. I'm just over here talking about how cute she is. Because I know the dudes is going to be in my inbox asking, yo, your girl Dani, and I'm going to be like, in your mouth.
In your mouth. You got it, girl. You said rolled off of your tongue. You a natural. Yep.
So you a truth seeker, huh?
I like to think so.
All right. So what you
on the level. Go. I'm sorry.
She got deep. She got deep real quick. Go get it, Courtney. Go get her.
What you think about this coronavirus?
Oh, you know what? That's so funny you said that because I'm up all night. That was going to be my next concept. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist too.
Me too.
So I wanted,
I am too.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to get all of my info before, so I don't really even know. What do you think of it? I'm just curious. What do you make of it?
I think that it's retaliation from Iran when Trump took out the Iranian leader, because they said they were gonna retaliate. They just didn't say how. They didn't say when. They didn't say where. You know they can't. You know they can't fight us with their military, because we got the strongest military. They're not smart enough to get into our computers. So hook up with China, do some shit like this, and make us all sick and scared to go. Then they'll send a nuke over here.
I think that like every football team, our government has a great playbook.
Okay.
And it's already been written a long time ago. And year by year, they just going through the playbook. And our presidents are nothing but the spokesperson going by the playbook that's been given to them, that's been written a long time ago.
Yes. See, y'all done got me on a whole nother vibe now. Oh, Danny about to start sweating now. I don't know what.
You can take that too, because I'm not on social media like you, so you can take that concept and run with it and make it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna look into that. I'm definitely gonna look into that. Wow, that is deep. So you think it was Trump and China? They kind of sat at the round table. They was like, listen, is that what you were saying, or?
No. I think.
Okay.
I think they're actually after Trump. Because you got to think about it like this. We done had SCARS, N1, 9-1, whatever that shit was called. All that stuff, right?
The bird flu, the swine.
Yes.
Ain't nothing ever came in the White House, though. Now, Trump done been exposed to this stuff 3 or 4 times already, and he don't even want to get that. I've heard. This might be a way of taking him out.
Every election.
And I don't want, let me be clear, just because, Cherie's World is a global show. I don't want to think that I want Trump to be taken out. But I'm just saying this might be someone else's doing.
That's you know what, that you kind of gave me another perspective, because honestly, I sort of thought that Trump was sort of low-key in on it, as opposed to it being a hit from someplace else. So your perspective is like very interesting. I'm definitely gonna peel that onion back. Never thought of it like that.
It's something like 80% of our pharmaceuticals come from China as well.
Right.
And didn't Trump outsource that?
Something happened. What I sent you this morning, something happened in 2004. I think it was Bush that cut us off from that. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly.
So what do you think the next thing is? Like, how long do you think this is? What do you think the ultimate outcome is before the shit actually? Can I curse here, or I don't? Okay, before the shit really goes down, like, what do you think the steps are? All right, we got this Corona thing. It's probably gonna last a few months, right?
It's gonna last the rest of the year.
Rest of the year, I think it's gonna be gone. They say that it's gonna be gone by summer, and then it's gonna come back 10 years later.
Oh man, I thought I was. So I'm learning. This. I'm learning. That is interesting. Wow.
But they really want Pence in anyway.
Exactly.
Russia has been wanting Pence in from day one. Nobody ever really wanted Trump. They just used him because Pence would have never won presidency without using Trump. Trump was a fan favorite because he was.
You watch his press conference, which I just did today. All he did. I mean, you talking about cocksucking. Since you said we can curse here, you talk about cocksucking. That's all Mike Pence did. I mean, I'm talking about good cocksucking.
He said good.
All he did was talk about how great of a man Trump is, and you done this for us, you done this for us, and I mean, just cocksucking.
Pence don't care if he go. Pence just trying to position himself. I just don't want my child to be Anne Frank.
Wow, scary. So many people is like they kind of dumb it down to population control and a whole bunch of other things. I've never.
I mean, all that shit could be true too.
Right. I met this guy in the laundromat yesterday, white guy, and he was an avid Trump supporter. And he was just kind of like telling me how great Trump is. And at the end of March, they're going to like release this new money. And it's going to be the guy that walked in. Like, anyway, he said he was in some sort of communication with billionaires and like he had the whole inside scoop. So he was really trying to sell me on Trump. You know, and the good things that he's actually doing. So I find that, I don't know, I could go on and on about
where are all these black people that are supposedly employed? Because I got a whole bunch of homies that ain't got no jobs.
Ain't got no, exactly. I don't, girl.
Or they got 2 or 3 jobs.
Yes.
What you say?
Or they got like 2 or 3 jobs, and that's just making the unemployment rate look better because people are working 2 or 3 jobs just to make it. You know what I mean?
But they have to and still can't pay their bills.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
yes. Hi. I relate to that 100%. We ain't going.
That's okay. That's going to change. Watch. Right now you're unsigned, right?
Yes.
Right now you are an independent artist, right?
Yes.
So if somebody were to see you, and love you and not try to change who you are and make you get butt implants and boob implants and all that kind of crazy stuff to do what they think would make you mainstream, would you be interested in entertaining a deal?
I would be 100. I would be interested.
Really?
Yep.
After work?
I would. Of course, it would have to be, yeah, but I would entertain it. I don't know. Oh my goodness, why is this doing this? Hold on, y'all. Y'all got me. Yeah. I don't know if I would shine it, but I would entertain it.
Well, it's interesting you say this because me and my partner was talking about Meg Thee Stallion. You heard about Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you heard about Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he was saying that, in today's world, you don't really need a label. You need to be signed because you can do all your stuff on social media, kind of like how you doing. But the difference is, like, you already have a package.
Oh, she got a package. She got more followers than I do.
Exactly.
Oh, stop it.
But I'm talking about, she has the character already. She has the look. She has everything. From my understanding, I don't want like I'm throwing shade, but I don't know if Meg actually had all that. And I'm thinking that label had to pump a lot of money into her.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you really don't need that. You just need distribution, right?
Pretty much. Just the distribution part. Yep. And also what I'm noticing is that, it's like the affiliation is a lot of politics in music. It's a lot of politics. And so I think like the affiliation of being under a label or I guess under a label, it kind of gives you credibility, so to speak. At least that's my experience. So granted, her label was like, oh, that's it. But her label is independent, so they say. But they got a little pull. They got Jay Prince. You know what I mean? They got a little, little weight. They got the money. Yeah.
Let me keep it real. I'm corny, okay? So I don't be up on like my rappers and stuff like that. Courtney just asked me, do I know Meg Thee Stallion? Yeah, but I thought she was a stripper. I didn't really know she was a rapper until everything fell out with her record label.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the fact that hip hop right now is basically ran by a bunch of strippers?
I hate it. It makes me sad. Like, it saddens me. Like, I don't even know I'm sorry. I'm trying to really.
I mean, we're not throwing no shade at Cardi B or anything because I actually like Cardi.
Okay.
I don't want my 5-year-old daughter loving Cardi. I'm sorry.
Same. I got 4 nieces and a nephew, and I think they're the reasons why I kind of rap from my perspective, because I feel the same way. I would never want my nieces. We don't want to judge. Like, whatever you got to do, hustle, do what you got to do. But you don't want your daughter or your nieces to inspire to be a stripper. Like, who wants that?
Right.
Which is fun. The thing I have a problem with is the lack of diversity. Have your stripper rappers, whatever, but it's no diversity. Like, who? I gotta go to men to get inspiration. It's a few women like Rhapsody. She's cool. Because I'm like you. I'm corny. I listen to no one. Like, I listen to no rappers. I really don't know, A from B. But it's like, I had Lauren, You know, granted, I was really young when she came out, but you know, I had her. You know, it was just like we don't have no options. For
I had MC Light. I had Queen Latifah. I won't even go over my list, but I had my inspirational.
Yes.
Salt and pepper. Like for real. I was born in an era where women were powerful, and it wasn't about their ass and their tits.
Yes.
I need that for my daughter, Dani.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me ask y'all this.
She about to get me all emotional.
Well, I agree with both of y'all, but let me play devil's advocate, right?
Okay, please.
My era is the 90s, and we had Method Man. Well, okay, we had Method, we had Nas, we had Jay-Z, we had Biggie. They're just the East Coast rappers, not to mention what we had on the West Coast with Snoop and all that. We had gangster rappers. These guys from the hood, they sold or they talked about living street life, selling drugs, whatever like that. So on the flip side, what's the female perspective of hustling? They're stripping. So
this is true.
So it's like, is it fair to really hate? Now, I don't get me wrong, I agree because I'm older now, but is it fair to really hate on that? You know, I'm not really hating, but you know.
I'm not hating on it, but I don't want my daughter to think that she needs ass implants and boob implants and to shake her ass.
Right.
For everything to be okay.
Parents that didn't want their kids thinking, their sons thinking that you gotta have a big chain or you gotta have an expensive car and all this kind of stuff to.
Okay, but our rappers sold drugs, right? Mm-hmm. The kids now, their rappers do drugs.
Yes. Yep. And you know what? I agree. What's his name? I didn't get his name. What's his name? Courtney. I agree with both of you, Courtney, too. I just feel like without the segue, it's pointless. You could be a stripper. You can't tell me that every night or every other night when you going to shake your ass and whatever it is that you love it. I mean, I'm sure some of them probably do, but it got to be something a little more deeper. And if you do love it, like, where's the transition? Where is okay, I'm stripping now, I'm selling my ass or whatever it is, but I aspire to be, it's just, the transition is in a success. Like, we see you come from a strip pole to a millionaire. That's great. But your music don't reflect that. It's like I don't know. It's like with the Mels, when they was drug dealing, the Jay-Z's back in the day, the Reasonable Doubts and stuff. It's like he was a hustler. That's what he represented. But we also seen his segue, his growth. He also had messages and 1 or 2 liners that was like, yo, y'all don't want to do this. I'm doing this so you don't have to do it type thing. So I think that's what's missing. Like, the balance. There's just no balance to me.
That's true.
Courtney, what you got to say about that, Courtney? No, I'm just joking.
I got a question for you and Cherie. Who is y'all favorite? No. Who's not the favorite? Who is the best female MC of all time?
I'm gonna answer last.
Oh.
I'll answer first.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Cherie.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper ever.
What?
I'll put my last dollar on it. Yes.
I mean, I'm not mad, but explain, please.
Well, I want to hear what Cherie thinks.
Okay.
I know that frustrates
the Soldier, or I even give it to Lil' Kim or Trina.
Mm-hmm. Once I found out that Nicki Minaj wrote all her lyrics, I thought I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I grew up around different types of men, so I grew up kind of sexist. I always thought that women had ghostwriters. I never knew that women could rap. You know what I'm saying? I always thought. So once I found out that Lauryn Hill and Nicki Minaj wrote their own lyrics, I was like, oh, they're the best.
What about Remy Ma? She writes lyrics for men.
Yeah, that's dope too, but she ain't better than Nicki Minaj. She ain't
really?
better.
So Nicki over Lauryn? That's interesting.
Putting Nicki over because of her body of work.
Her body or her body of work?
So you think Nicki, man, listen, let me say, so you think Nicki's album, which album did Nicki drop that you would consider a classic? That's gonna stand the test of time. Timeless.
Okay. The one with Bees in the Trap on.
You don't even know the name of the album. See,
we live in a different world.
I'm just joking. I'm kidding, Courtney. Come on. I'm kidding with you.
Her success is major.